Nearly 700 residents were without power for most of this morning in Park Rapids, Minnesota, meaning some had no heat for up to 6 hours in this freezing cold weather. Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz explains how the bitter cold was what started the problem in the first place.
I will say, instead of catching up on Facebook posts, I should have made my coffee, because then when I was done, we lost electric and there was no coffee.
Tracy Hayes lives with her husband on their Bear Paw Resort, which luckily is closed to the public right now.
We've lived here for 12 years, and this is the coldest I've ever experienced with an outage, and for this length of time.
Also, luckily, they supplemented their heat with a gas fireplace. But some, like one of their neighbors, had no heat.
Fortunately, she went across to another neighbor that had some heat, so because she didn't have any supplemental heat.
Turns out the outage came from electric and utility company Itasca Mantrap Co-op.
It was a failed connection, likely due to the extreme cold.
Member service manager Esther Simon says it affected 675 people over roughly a 20 to 30 mile span.
So it was the Island Lake, Mantrap Lake, and Potato Lake area.
The outage lasted approximately from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m., meaning for about 6 hours, crews were in and out of vehicles trying to fix the problem. And I'm told temps were as low as 35 below zero this morning.
I can't even imagine what they went through being out in these temperatures, constantly working to get the power on.
Hayes says losing power for so long in this extreme cold was definitely scary, but she felt better knowing her electric company was working on the problem.
Any experience we've had with them in our 12 years here, they've always done a fantastic job.
In Park Rapids, Rose Itzkovitz, Valley News Live.
And Esther Simon of Itasca Mantrap Co-op says their crews stay out until the problem is fixed, but they do have vehicles to warm up in, and safety for the workers is the company's #1 concern.